Hello everyone, and welcome to Naysmith Gaming, where I give you both a game to enjoy and a topic to think about. Today's game is realMyst Masterpiece Edition, and our general topic is password security. So spoiler warnings for realMyst Masterpiece Edition. A more detailed question is in the description. I only ask that you think about it after the video is over. Believe it or not, these are actually very good graphics.
I realized the moment I fell into the fissure that the book would not be destroyed as I had planned. I continued falling into that starry expanse of which I had only a fleeting glimpse. I've tried to speculate where it might have landed, but I must admit that such conjecture is futile. Still, questions about whose hands might one day hold my Myst book are unsettling to me. I know my apprehensions might never be allayed, and so I close, realizing that perhaps the ending has not yet been written.
A mysterious book in the void? And a book with a moving picture in it. It's like a sort of mountain, a hill, and a garden that's a few trees wide. Let's go. I'll be using free roam because I have trouble with the movement in Classic. One switch. Let's follow the path up here. That is where the buildings are. Catherine, I left for you a message of utmost importance in our core chamber beside the dock. Enter the number of marker switches on the island with the imager to retrieve the message. Yours, Atrus. 2 switches. 2 switches? What's in here? Okay, it's dark. A very comprehensive star map to go to 8,000 or so. To 9,000. Oh, to span 10,000 years. Switch number 2. No switches over here. So I'm assuming these are marker switches, because the only thing I see that's a switch that isn't a light switch. 3. Why is that ship underwater? 4. 5. 6. Can't get the 7th because there's no path. That's an odd planter for a tree. Oh, there's stuff below there. This is switch number 8. They have to search the entire island, so let's go and try and find that 4 chamber. Hey, this is the ship from inside that little small pool. No, that's well. Is... Ah. I want 8.
Catherine, my love, I have to leave quickly. Something terrible has happened. It's hard for me to believe. Most of my books have been destroyed. Catherine is one of our sons. I suspect Agony, but I shouldn't leap to conclusions. I'll find him and Cirrus as well. Oh, I should have known better than to have left my library unchecked for so long. Well, I've removed the remaining undamaged books from the library and placed them in their places of protection. You shouldn't have to use the books until I return, but if you've forgotten the access keys, remember the tower rotation. Oh, and don't worry, Catherine. Everything will be fine. I'll see you shortly. Oh, and erase this message after you've viewed it, just to be safe.
So, apparently there's something called a tower rotation. I would not have known this access code unless if he had not left that message lying around. Something called a tower rotation. Now that's just an observatory. Ah, there's a tower over there of sorts. It's built into the hollow there. Okay, let's leave that be. Huh, this is the map of the place. Okay, just point at the gears now. Strange buzzing noise. Let's try the other one. But it's closing on me. And this is opening. No, the game is not going to function properly. Let me see the gears. Key 240 and 221. Let's write that down. While we're here, let's take a look at the others. Let's rotate the tower again. Where this stops there, of the observatory. $5,791 for the third year. Interesting. That intercepted message to crack password number 3. By crack, I can look it up because I have access now. Waiting for me to have it. By the tree. See if I can confirm that. Of course not. Okay. And one last thing. Let's try again. Went all the way around. Now it's on the rocket. Where it's pointing. Nor can I look at this. Oh, let's look at the password. 59 volts. Really? Volts? And it loops all the way around back to the gears. By the way, I'm making the conscious choice not to put those pages in the books. Yet. That's a topic for another day. Let's go with the simplest and most obvious. The clock. The time it gave was 2:40. I'd like to consider there are 12 numbers that allows across 2 hands. That's 144 combinations. It doesn't take me that long to put a combination in. It's a simple matter of brute forcing it. If I wanted to, I could easily put the password in across handful of tries. Well, more than a handful. It wouldn't take me that long in the grand scheme of things. And I would have access to this all the same. All 8 switches are now up. This is actually better security of a sort. Let's take a look. 331. Hold left. I want 221. Left one listen both bottom ones. The right one use both the top ones. So the real question is, how do I move one of them the same amount as in the middle, and the other a different amount? Let's reset it. Reset again. Two shifts. This is now in the correct position, but these two are not. But no matter how many times I do this, it will not get into the right position. 1, 2, 3. They appear to be a repeating pattern of 1, 2, 3, or 3, 1, 2. Getting this one into position. This one into position. Now, no matter how many times I press this, it will not work. An impossible problem. One point to let me inspect more closely. Oh no, that was just clicking out of the puzzle. Let's pull this. Well, that resolved the problem. Except I pulled it too far. So this one was hidden behind an impossible puzzle. Okay, if I keep it held down in the middle, we'll go an extra time. And there it is. Once I figured out that pattern, or rather that was possible to do, how many options were there? 3 for the top, 3 for the middle, 3 for the bottom. 27 total. Even less than the clock, though it took longer to put them in. However, it does not change the fact there was actually a very, very small password space. So even if I had not intercepted those messages, I would not have taken that long to put the password in. This is in the hut, which is pointed at for the 724. This is actually better safe. It has 1,000 combinations. But how long does it take to put a combo in? Here, I'll get my watch and go. Took me just over 30 seconds to do that with a couple of misclicks. And that was 5% of all possible combinations already. However, I know the password. Of course, since all he had was a match in there, gonna leave this be for now. This looks like an interesting building. What happens if I just mash all these buttons on? It snaps at around 58 or 59. Curiously, 59 is the exact number of volts it allows for the password, which is a giveaway in and of itself. But the answer has to be 59 or lower. Circuit breaker tower, circuit breaker tower. See if I fix that up. Alright, let's approach this intelligently. A grid 2 wide by 5 tall. First one is worth 10. 1. 7. 2. 8. 22. 16. 19. 5. And 9. Okay, let's do 22 plus 19. 41, as expected. This will bring me up to 57. Now I need 2, which is this one. I should have done it. Take a quick look inside this rocket. And the answer is another puzzle. First, let's look in here. Date number 1. October 11. 1984. 10:04 a.m. Looks like 3 major stars in a triangle. Just off of that, off the biggest side, is another triangle with a 1 outrider star. Also 2 small dots there. 2 small stars. Next was January 17. 12:07. At 5:46 a.m. I did record that correctly, right? Yeah, okay. A triangle in the above left. Another dot around here. A pair of stars there. And some stray stars all over, really. finally. Oh, these are so close to each other. Sort of a loop of sorts. So this password is constellations. There are a number of books in this library involving most of them burned, but the ones of importance are Stone Ship Age. I'll read you the text later in a different video. Let's look at these constellations. Okay, this does not look like any of the three I saw. No, this is way too small of a constellation. Ah, November 23. The Bug. This is up. No. Okay, that's definitely October 11. The Leaf. Oh, this was a snake. Leaf, snake, and bug. And I need Selenitic. I'll read the books again later, before I do the age itself. Okay. This pattern. I'm actually going to count the keys. First is 1, 2, 3, 2. Fifth white. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 white. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 black. 8 white. And 3 black. And some patterns of 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2. Or 4, 3, when counting white. Okay. Of all the passwords Atrus has, aside from the fact that he wrote them down, I find this one is actually the best. The catch being, this gives away that there's only 5 keys that need to be pressed. Well, let's take a look at this. That appears to be a match. 10, 11, 12. Next up is 10 black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Next up is 8 white. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I know that I'm probably offending every musician out there by calling it 8 white or instead of whatever the note is. Next up is 3 black. And I see a book. And that concludes today's episode. Thank you everyone for watching. If you like this, please leave a like and a subscribe. And please consider my question of password security. Thank you and have a good day.